Hey everybody, so I hope you like my new lighting. JK. Okay, so let me just warn you. The lighting in this video really sucks. Like, really sucks. And I'm still working out my lighting to make it look good. So just hold on, focus on the makeup. This is what it is. It's a really pretty Sugarpill look. And Candy Yum Yum. Well, actually it's nylon, but it's a dupe for Candy Yum Yum. And then rosy cheeks. And please excuse my scar. I burnt myself with a pan. And I burned myself a lot. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this look. False lashes, and it's really bright. And Sugarpill is one of my favorite makeup brands. And yeah, talk to you at the end of the video. Alright everybody, so the first thing I'm going to do is be taking my Ben Nye Clown White. And I am just taking that as a primer and putting that all over my eye. A little bit underneath as well. Alright, now I'm going to take my MAC 239 brush, I believe, and I am taking that with gesso, which is just the purest white that you can ever find. I am pushing that under my brow. We are using a ton of gesso in this look. Using that under my brow. As well as in the inner corner in a kind of a circular shape. And we can add more later if needed. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, as you can see on this eye, is I am going to add the yellow. So to add the yellow, I'm taking Buttercup from Sugarpill. Sugarpill has incredible eyeshadows. I really should get more. But so I am just placing that all over the lid and really just focusing on pressing that into the primer. You could even use a yellow primer if you wanted it a little bit more intense, but since the eyeshadow is already so pigmented, I thought it would be alright to just use a white primer. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is take my little Urban Decay brush, and I am taking Flame Point, which is another Sugarpill shadow. I'm using like so many Sugarpill shadows, and that is just a orange. It might look red, but next to Love Plus, I promise it's orange. It's the perfect, it's exactly like Morange lipstick from MAC. And what we are doing is just kind of blending that into the yellow on the outer corner. But still blending the yellow into that. So we get that kind of nice color. I'm going back in with Buttercup. Just placing that. On the lid again. So now what I'm going to do is take tape. This is just Scotch tape. May sound a little bit weird, but if you've seen my other cut crease videos or crease videos, you'll understand. So I'm lining that up with my bottom lash. Just like, let me see. Yep. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is take a little blending brush. This one is from Sigma. It's one of my favorite brushes. It's the Tapered Blending E40 brush. I'm taking Love Plus, which is one of my all-time favorite eyeshadows by Sugarpill, or just period. This is a red eyeshadow, like completely red, like incredible pigmentation, and just so pretty. So I suggest buying a lot of these eyeshadows if you love makeup as much as I do. So what I'm doing with that Love Plus is kind of taking it and just blending it into the crease in kind of this shape as I did over there with this brush. And I'm gonna soften it later, but at the same time I'm gonna kind of blend out so I can touch all of that tape. And the main part of this look really is just blending, so I would invest a lot of time in that. Now what I am doing is just taking my little blending brush from MAC. This is the 224. Just taking that and blending that color like there's no tomorrow. Perfect. And now what I'm going to do is take this brush, again, 224, and I am taking Poison Plum, which is another one of my Sugarpill, favorite eyeshadows. And again, incredible pigmentation. It is a matte purple. It has a little bit of a different texture. I might call it a satin than Love Plus and Buttercup and Flame Point, because it has a little bit of sparkle in it. I don't know if you can see that at all, but just taking a little bit of that on that blending brush. And again, just going back and forth in that triangular motion. Okay, now what I'm going to do is apply, well, I'm going to take the tape off first. Good, they're pretty even. Okay, and I am going to do the lower lash. Okay, so what I'm taking is Electric Eel from MAC, which is just a great blue. Very nice. On a little pencil brush. Wrong eye. Just taking that and kind of I'm not trying to be like pretty or anything about it, just kind of grungy. And I'm just applying that underneath the lash. Now I'm taking Bitter from MAC. And I am taking that with a little, this is a great wasabi dupe for OCC. Taking that on a little brush like this. It adds just a really nice pop of color. It's lime, but it is really the true color of wasabi, so. That's why, if you look at wasabi from OCC, they're like identical. And the reason that this one looks a little bit more diffused than this one, first of all, I diffused it, but second of all, I'm going to add Platinum, but first I'm adding Teal from MAC, which is a MAC pigment, but I actually made it into an eyeshadow. If you guys want a video on that, I can make it. Super easy, you just add rubbing alcohol and press it with a penny, if that makes any sense. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just continue blending, but first I'm going to add Platinum pigment from MAC, just the perfect, silver, robotic, very, very pigmented though. Here, I'll show you a little swatch. I love Platinum, one of my favorite pigments. So I'm just putting a little bit on top, just a tiny bit, and then blending that back in. What this does is just adds a little bit of sparkle to it and just kind of makes it a little bit more extreme. So I'm going to go off and add eyeliner and lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm back. My camera is doing this weird thing where it isn't focusing when I go back. Like, you can't see me. I'm all blurry, so I'm going to have to be a little up close and personal. But, yeah, I am so happy with this. I actually did my lashes right. This eye, on the eyeliner, had this little weird triangle thing on it, but I think other than that, the eyes look really good. So, yeah. Oh, one of my lights burned out. There we go. Sad light. But yeah, so now I am moving on to the cheeks. Wow, I'm really blurry. But this is the 187, and I am taking the MAC Archie's Girls Flatter Me Face Powder. And it's rosy, cute face powder. Just taking that. This look needs a lot of blush, so. Alright, now I am going to, do my lips, and I am taking Nylon Lip Tar from OCC. This is basically Candy Yum Yum, but it's like almost the exact same color. I can do a swatch for you guys sometime if you want. Wow, it's loud out there. Okay, so just taking a little lip brush. Okay, so now my lips are done. Hope you guys enjoyed this look. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Please leave questions down below if you want to ask me any questions for my Q&A coming up. Hopefully I'll have questions for it. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Hello, everybody. This is probably a very, very bad lighting angle for me, but I was in the middle of uploading my video, and I wanted to mention to you guys, I'll put it in the description or in the video somewhere, but I do have an Instagram now, so I'm very excited. It is Mr. Max Zach. And yeah, so it's linked to my YouTube channel, and I'll put it in the description, and it is on private because I don't want like any weirdos following me, but I'll check all of you guys if you want to follow me. So yeah, and until I see you all later, I will talk to you soon. Bye.